But yeah, things always worked itself out for you.
Yeah, man. Even when I didn't see it, God made it right for me. So
What would you tell yourself 20 years ago about what you now? Is there anything that you would have like prepped yourself for?
I would have said, you know what you're doing. Believe it or not, I would have said, you know what you're doing.
And the crazy part about it, you would have said right back, nigga, I know. You would have talked shit to you.
Like, I knew all this. Like, even this now, I knew this was going to happen, but I think when I got older, I stopped giving a fuck about it. It's like, I knew what it was supposed to be, but after a while, it was just like, that's their loss. That's how I felt like, everything I'm giving is really for the world, so if y'all don't get it now, that's y'all fault. What's up, it's your boy Lil Duval, and you're watching ThisIs50.com. Come on in, Jay. What is you, Jay Ski or Jay?
I'm your boy. I thought.
Yeah, you jealous of Jay Ski.
No, I'm
yes,
not.
you is.
No.
That nigga jealous of Jay Ski.
I ain't gonna even front. I ain't gonna even front, dog. First it was started off with Charlemagne.
Get it out.
Then it was Jay Ski. Then Kool-Aid. Where the fuck Kool-Aid had came from and whatnot. All that shit with me. All that shit with me.
Kool-Aid was actually
no, he wasn't there. He wasn't there.
No, you just was hanging around there. I didn't want you around there.
I was a mistake?
Yes.
Oh, I was a default friend?
Yes. You was a bastard child.
Wow. It's all coming out now.
You was a stepchild. You know that stepchild that just keep
coming out
that
now.
dad, because that dad, the other child looks like he's... No, don't cut it off.
Yo, Duval, Best Life, biggest song in the country, and 4 years, 4 weeks in a row, #1 on Billboard.
Uh-huh.
Do you feel the pressure to put out another hit?
Nope.
Do you feel like that the comedy is your backup plan?
Nope. I just feel like I'm doing me. I'm doing me. Ain't nothing I'm doing now that I wasn't been doing. It's just people's the light on me now. So
you don't feel no pressure to sell units and none of that shit, and you won't be disappointed if it don't go do what they expect.
What's gonna happen if I flop?
You gonna still be on the road getting money and flying your planes?
Niggas, I'm good. Whatever happens. Like anything happen after this is beneficial for the people, more so than me. So if it don't do something, that's y'all L. More so, I don't want to sound like an arrogant motherfucker, but it's like, nigga, I'm giving this gift of God to y'all. Like this spirit is moving through me to y'all.
Consistency.
Cause my spirit gonna be like this.
Never changed.
It's the truth though.
Yeah, word.
Like, wasn't I happy before this?
You were very happy.
So you don't think I'll be happy after this?
I think you're gonna be in a really great place after this. There's no downside to this.
Yeah.
Pull Up, what's the vibe?
Pull Up is just a happy, feel good. Just to get people out on that feel good vibe and just the vibe. Just kind of continuation of Smile Bitch, but just on a feel good, what I feel like what the energy the ecosystem needs. And from what people listening to it, it's working. So that's what it is.
Do you feel like you reached that level where you could just say anything on stage, or are you?
I can,
but you don't do it.
I don't.
You don't flex that part.
I don't. Like, to have this amount of power, you got to know how much power you have and how easy it is to influence people the right and the wrong way. And I know my power. I've always knew my power, but now it's magnified even more. So I can't say I will slip up every now and then because I'm human. But for the most part, if I think about it, I would put more thought into what I say or how I want to. Because even when I say stuff, sometimes people just take it the wrong way. So now I know how to deliver it more for them to digest it better.
What's one of the biggest misconceptions about you? Because I've heard.
I don't know. You tell me.
I heard women say, I read inside your comments that some women think that you're a misogynist, a womanizer.
My life shows and I'm not. You can go by what you think, but it's mostly nothing but women in my life and all in my family, and none of them think nothing bad about me. So that you can say all you want to, but what actions have you? Anybody say tell them to show them an action where I was misogynistic to a woman, or where I was. Now 20 years from now, what was considered misogynistic and what was considered now might be different. But now, like, and if I did at that time, I could say, yeah, my bad, I was fucked up, I was tripping. but I didn't know I was tripping. That's why I say a lot of stuff I didn't realize until later on. But anything I did never came from a malicious place. You know what I'm saying? Like a intent to hurt. Just like that just was my mindset. A lot of it come from hip hop, because hip hop, especially in the '90s, everything was like that.
And bitches ain't shit but hoes and
Yeah.
tricks.
So and unlike now, we learned a lot from hip hop. You know, so hip hop raised a lot of us, and we didn't realize till we got older. Like, all right, we was raised the wrong way.
So let's talk about the R. Kelly shit. That's the biggest thing going on right now. What is your view? I ain't heard you say nothing about it yet.
Because I see the bigger picture of it. I think it's a reflection of our society as a whole, which we need to address.
You say that all the time, and about different.
Because everything is you are what you become. I mean, you become what you are, what you see, and a lot of stuff that we are is stuff that we was raised off of, what was normalized at the time, or we pushed under a rug. But now that we've grew as a community, as a people, we started to see a lot of stuff was fucked up that we was raised off of. So we in the therapeutic stage of our evolution.
We cleansing.
Yeah, we're cleansing.
It's a purge going on.
It's a purge going on, and everybody's just like how we look at Trump. Everything we hate about Trump is something like us in us.
I ain't even look at it like that. You fucking right. It really is the game all the way around cleaning itself up.
It's cleaning itself up. It's just we starting to see the stuff we don't like, stuff we do like, and it's just evolving. And now we like, oh yeah, that is kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like 20 years ago, you look at R. Kelly. When we was 20 years ago, we was 20. So you be like, man, that girl was tripping. She looked.
She knew
fine.
what she was doing.
But now when you 40, I'm 40 now, and I understand how easy it is to manipulate a young girl. You be like, damn, this nigga was. You know what I'm saying?
Macho Man, Randy Savage. Yeah.
And you just see how you can, not even just a young girl, anybody.
That's young. Anybody young.
Anybody
young
that's not even young. You can manipulate a 30-year-old motherfucker. Anybody that's
a 20-year-old.
Anybody that's just
younger.
No, not even young. Anybody that's
what?
Just, if you let me say it and stop and shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna do it this time.
Anybody that's impressionable, that's looking for something.
That's kind of broad, man.
That's anybody. You can do that to anybody. That's the whole point, which is wrong. Anybody, if I know I can take advantage of you and I'm doing that for that, that's wrong. It's wrong. Like you're using this to benefit you.
So it ain't a certain class of people.
It ain't a certain class. All that.
It
shit
applies
wrong.
to everybody.
You're using that for everything. He just used that to prey on young, impressionable young people because they the easiest one to target because they looking for something. When you get older, it's kind of hard to finesse an older woman because they done been through the bullshit. But if you get them, you can get them good.
Most definitely.
You see what I'm saying? So, but that's still wrong because your intent is for personal gain to do whatever you're doing. So all of it's wrong.
Now,
not just that, all that. If you just preying on somebody that you for young, that's wrong.
Who is Jay Ski?
My nigga, you know Jay.
It's for these motherfuckers, man. Yeah. I'm Barbara Walters right now.
That's my homeboy. What else you want to know about?
Like, why do you fuck with him and whatnot? Because you have a certain rapport with your friends that's make people feel like that they friends too. You feel me?
I fuck with good people. They ain't gotta be the most.
Describe him and talk about him.
He a good dude, man. I don't know what else to say. Like shit, like.
And, I thought that was really dope when you went on Wild 'N Out and you had his name on your back.
Free Jay Ski.
Free Jay Ski. And for somebody that locked up every day, that I could imagine inside of a box. They outside of the box.
I think what I try to show on my social media and just the way I walk is just how easy it is to be genuine. How easy it is just to be like I'm just like what I want to see other people be. So I try to show that reflection in how I live my life and how I hold my people down. I've always held my people down like that. I've always never fucked over nobody and I've always held them close to me as a friend. You see what I'm saying? So I just try to show that reflection to everybody else, and evidently people don't have friends like that because they be so, oh my God, you showed them love. I'm like, I thought everybody did, but evidently people don't.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Like people,
It's a rare thing.
I realized too that people don't show genuine love. They show love for love in return. And I've never.
That's not a
did
friend.
that.
Kool-Aid. Where you meet Kool-Aid at, and how did y'all forge a friendship?
I met him when I first started doing comedy. He just was a good guy. He was a good guy, and over time I realized, shit, he was a good. I realized he was here more so for me.
Word. You know, it's one thing about Kool-Aid, right? I feel like he always had cancer, and for the last 20 years I've known him, I feel like didn't he always have cancer?
He had cancer for 5 years. He didn't tell no. We didn't tell nobody. He didn't tell nobody. He didn't want to tell nobody until like the last year.
I seen y'all in Las Vegas.
I could have put it out there before. I could have, but I never told nobody on the internet he had that shit on the back of his head. I never did that because I knew how people would take it. I talked about it on stage because like right then you can feel it out, but I never did it just out of protection for him because I kind of knew the type of. He just was a genuine soul. I really feel like I met God through him.
Did you know he was dying earlier this year?
Yeah.
You did. You know he was gonna die this year. Get the fuck out of here. Cause you know when we was in Las Vegas, right? When
I think we both we all talked about his death from the day he found out he had cancer.
Wow.
And I think around the last year, I knew what it was. And I think I knew what it was, but I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to put it out there, that energy out there. But he knew what it was, I knew what it was. Like it's kind of like we knew it was like we was coming down at the last end of it. So, you know, that you try to do what the robotic human mind say, man, it's gonna happen. I mean, we gonna be hopeful for it. But we knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? We know how this game is. Like, all right, it is what it is. So we just gonna. And then I knew for sure. I knew like the last time we performed, I was like, this probably gonna be the last time he on the road.
Is there anything you want to say that this is 50 Man before we get up out here?
No.
Oh, there it is. Like I always say, you just can't say you real something. You gotta be man, Lil Duval. Go get that pull up.
Where my Louis Vuitton vest at? Nigga?
Man, hey, where my rich broke chain at?
Excuse me, what?
Where my rich broke chain at?
Can I get some what?
You said you was gonna bring me my rich broke chain. Is I'm supposed to get one?
Where we gotta be next?
What?
We got another interview.
Is I supposed to?
I got you.
You got me?
I got you.
You gonna get me?
I do gotta get you one.
I deserve one.
Yeah, I gotta get you one.
I appreciate that, man.
I gotta get you one.
I'm gonna see y'all next time, man. Do you have something in mind?
He did that on purpose, on camera, for me to say that. Nigga ain't shit.
Hey, and I'm gonna trade it.
I don't want that shit.
Don't kiss the nose in the mouth unless you got to. Already, we out here.